Hello, welcome back. In this session, we are going to see how to identify a missing records between two tables or within a single table. So for this example, we are going to use EMP table and DEPT table. So to make this to solve this problem, I am going to insert one record. So now let's see the data in these two tables first. Okay, so now if you observe here, the recent record which we inserted on the EMP table, the employee number 0, don't have any department number. So in my opinion, if any employee without any department number, then that's an invalid record. And similarly, the department number 40 never used in any of the employee database. So I can say the records in EMP or department number which are not related to each other, identify those records. So to do that, we can't go with the left outer join or right outer join here, even inner join. So let's go with this problem can be solved by using outer join. So let me copy paste the code here to save some time. So this is very simple query, so don't worry. So I'm using the EMP table, full outer join with the department table and aliasing E and D. So I'm selecting the employee number and name from EMP table and department number from the department, and since we are using the outer join, and the join condition is on the department number. So the department number here, there is no department number, and here the 40 department is not used, so those two records will show up as a null values. So here this is null value for 40 department number 40, and for employee number 0, the department number is blank. So these are the two invalid records we need to find out. So basically we are almost solved the problem, but if you want to make sure clear output, then you can write another subquery. On top of this, if you write a subquery where EMP NO is null or DEPT NO is null, if you write something like this, then you can find those two records which are invalid in the relation of department between the two tables. So that is how, if there are two tables and if you want to find the invalid records between the relation of the tables, then the full outer join is the best solution. Okay, so that is the case of identifying missing values between two tables. What if it is a single table? So the second case is this one, identify missing values in a single table. Okay, so now I'm going to create a temporary table, and that temporary table I am inserting the values 1, 2, 3 is missing, 4, 5, 6 missing, 7, 8, 9, 10 is missing, 11 and 12. Okay, so now I want to find out the missing records 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Those are the missing records in the sequence of the ID. Okay, so you can find out those missing values in multiple ways, but we need to go for the easy and efficient solution. So let's solve this problem by select ID, and there is a Windows function which is very handy in this case, which is a lead of ID over order by ID as, so ID, I'll say ID2. Okay, from from missing. So what this lead function is doing, so lead function, and we are providing ID for the lead, right? So the lead function will find out the next value. So for example, if the ID value is 1, then it will find out the next value of the ID. Okay, let's run this statement and see, understand better. Okay, now I ran this statement and the lead function behavior, let's see here. So ID is 1, 2, 4, right? So ID is 1 and the lead value is 2, that means the next ID value, and here the next value is 4, so that is coming here. So it don't care about whether the missing values are there or not, but it simply identifies the next incremental value from the table data. So for 1 it came 2, for 2 it came as 4, and similarly for 7 it came as 11. So the next value will come here, and for the last value it will be null. So that is the lead function is doing. Now here in the result, so this is 1 and 2, and so if the value of the first and ID and ID2 are like 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, something like that, we don't need that particular data set here. So similarly 11, 12, so there is no missing values between the 11 and 12, 1 and 2. So what we will do, we want, like, since I can't write the where statement here, so I am going with another subquery here, ID comma ID2 from where ID plus 1 not equal to ID2. So let's run and see. Okay, so now that first row and the 11 and 12 row gone, right? And obviously the last null value is not required, so that is also gone. So now we have missing values between 2 and 4, the missing value is 3, 4 and 7, the missing value is 7, and missing value is 5 and 6, here 8, 9, 10. Now let's fine tune further. So here I am going to make this ID plus 1 and ID2 minus 1, and I will make this as a from value, and this is to value. Of course, where ID plus 1 is not equal to 2, this condition still valid. So now value 3 is missing, 5 and 6 is missing, 8, 9, 10 is missing. So these are the missing values in a single table based on the sequence of ID column. So that's how we can identify the missing values in a table or between two tables. Hope that is helpful. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Until then, happy learning. Bye.